Hey everybody, thanks for coming back to another video. In this video we're going to talk about your brace and how you can get a little bit more use out of it potentially. This is an old Stanley 10-inch number 945 that I restored a number of years ago, and I still use braces. That's one of my first drills, was a brace and bit, and if you didn't see, I have another video about a bushcraft auger, my bushcraft auger video. I talked a little bit about a tool and brace and bits that you can pick up very inexpensively at flea markets. I'll put a link in the description to that video. And but the purpose of this one is this little gizmo right here that I made. And I made this from a DeWalt quick change bit holder, and just an old auger bit that I had. Probably had 3 or 4 that were the same size. So I just cut the shank off and I welded it onto the shank of the DeWalt quick change bit holder. So now with this attachment here, you can simply chuck it up, and now it can accept any 1/4-inch shank bit you want. You can use nut drivers. You can use, well, you get the idea. Here's a countersink, even if you wanted to use a countersink. Yeah, so any of your 1/4-inch bits, which everybody probably has tons of these, and obviously these won't work too well in there. Lee Valley Tools up in Canada, they make one of these, and it's pretty cheap. It's I think it's only about 12 bucks. They only offer free shipping if you order $50 or more, or so. That was the last time I was on their website. I noticed that, and I thought, you know what? I have a bunch of these laying around. Here's another example of another one I have. I have a number of these, and so I just yeah, I took a bit, and hang on a second, I'll show you. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, I just took a bit and cut it off, and I welded it, and then I put a piece of heat shrink tubing over just to cover up my nasty looking welds. They're strong, but they're never very pretty. So I covered it up with a piece of heat shrink. But if you're a good welder, you don't need to do that part of it. But yeah, so yeah, that's a neat little attachment. I'm glad I did it. Get a lot more use out of these. I have a smaller brace that would be a little bit more convenient if you wanted to take it out in the woods and use it. It's a little bit more compact. Actually, I'll show you that one. Okay, and yeah, and here's a smaller one you can see that's be a little bit more portable if you wanted to take it out in the woods. I can't remember this one. It looks like it's ready to be restored again. This is a Miller's Falls, made in Greenfield, Massachusetts. Not sure the model number, but yeah, it's a nice little brace. Like I said, these were my first drills. These and the old egg beater type hand drills, which I still have one of, and I used to have a breast drill I used and that, but yeah, they're still very, very handy tools to have. If you like this kind of content, come on back. Think about subscribing. I appreciate it. See you in the next one.